look at different organizations that are servicing entrepreneurs and folks that want to get into technology at all different ages. So there's no excuse. There's an org for you that either is there to help train you, help mentor you, help support you, or just put you on media, put you out there so that you become the next, J-Lo or, next cover girl or cover guy. So we're going to hear from each of these orgs. So please give your undivided attention. And then after we're done, we start again at 3 o'clock. All right, here we go. We have from Girls in Tech, Laura.
Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Schlesinger. I'm Managing Director of the San Francisco chapter of Girls in Tech, and I work on the global team. We are a nonprofit organization, a 501c, that is supporting increasing the number of women in technology and entrepreneurship. So we want to see more women founders and more women engineers and coders and all of that. We currently have a few dozen chapters worldwide. So if you're not local to the Bay Area, we are actually all over the place now. Certainly around the United States, and we're in London, Paris, Cairo, Dubai, Singapore, all sorts of places. So we're also always interviewing people who are interested in perhaps planting a chapter wherever they are if we don't have one there already. You can find us online. We're in the process of putting up a new website, but I think that our blog is up, girlsintech.net, and on Facebook, Girls in Tech. There's a ton of chapters, but Girls in Tech San Francisco will let you know what is going on around here. So one of the main things that we do in San Francisco is provide professional age women with networking opportunities and speaking panels. So we do a lot of panels featuring local successful entrepreneurs, women that have already kind of made it in technology, have started their own companies, are in engineering, in one of the STEM fields that we're trying to highlight. And we have those events. We also do a number of initiatives that are focused on younger age women, trying to get some mentorship in that area and help them get connected with classes and other types of ways of exposing them to the STEM fields in order to keep their attention to the STEM fields and increase the likelihood of them pursuing a career in that down the road. And that's about it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nina Kuku. I am one of the co-founders of Black Founders Startup Ventures. We exist to increase the number of successful Black technology entrepreneurs, and we do that through equipping our entrepreneurs and connecting them. We equip them through our various educational programming, so talks on how to validate your business idea under $100, which hopefully everyone can scrape up $100, how to deal with your post-investment relationship. All these are just different topics that are really important for people in the ecosystem. We are also in a couple of other cities, Atlanta, and then we're also expanding into other cities as well. Please follow us on Twitter at Black Founders. And you can also find us on Facebook. And this is just a reminder, even if you're not from this area, a majority of the organizations, just like Laura mentioned, Angela's and other ones that you'll hear, are actually in other cities or coming to a city near you. So please still pay attention and take notes.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Angela Benton. I'm the founder of NewMe Accelerator, and our big mission at NewMe is really to make all of the great things that are happening here in Silicon Valley accessible to everyone around the world. And we do that mainly in two different ways right now. And so the first way is just like Y Combinator and Techstars and 500 Startups, we have an accelerator that's 12 weeks long. It's here, it's residential, and we bring people from around the country to basically participate in it. So it is something that's totally immersive. It takes a lot of time, but it's really, really worth it to a lot of the founders that participate in it. The second way is we have pop-ups, which are basically condensed versions of the 12-week program around the country. And essentially, if you're familiar with pop-up shops, these little boutiques, that we do pop-up accelerators. And so basically, we take the mentor open office hours that we have here in San Francisco, and we translate that into coaching sessions in in these pop-ups. Then we do a 2-part workshop. It primarily focuses on the art of the pitch, and so that's putting together your pitch deck, but then also presenting it like a boss, because we all want to be bosses at some point. And then finally, we have demo days, which we invite the local startup community in that city out. We also invite local investors out, and we bring some of our partners here from Silicon Valley with us. And so far, in San Francisco, we've accelerated, I believe it's about 33 startups. We just launched in 2011, so it hasn't been that long yet. But through the pop-up series, we've actually, I think the new number is, we're going to Memphis literally in like 2 days. So the most recent number is 130, I think. So we've been to Miami so far, which was great. We've been to DC, we've been to Detroit. And so there's a lot of other cities. We're doing 13 in 2013. Memphis, Atlanta, it's a long list of them. I'm not going to name them all because it'll give me a headache. But so we're really accessible. Our biggest goal is to basically connect and have access to the people that you're not going to find here. So we're not necessarily looking for the folks that, went to Stanford. If you went to Stanford, great, but we're not saying that is what you need to do to actually run a technology accelerator. That's not what gives you credibility to us. So that said, a lot of the startups that we typically see, they're actually running a lot of different types of startups. So we have one that's actually coming into the next cycle, which starts August 5th. She's running something called Hairbox, and it's kind of like Birchbox, but it's for weaves. And she's Black, and a lot of Black women wear weaves. So, I mean, it's true. It's true. I mean, this is like, people spend a lot of money on that. And so those are the kind of ideas that we're looking for. And so that's really kind of what gets us excited about working with entrepreneurs. And so if you want to find out more about us, we are actually here in San Francisco. You can feel free to swing by our office. Our address is at our website, NewMeAccelerator.com, and you can find out more information there too. NEWME, NewMe. Who's next? Okay.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Alex Ontiveros, and I'm the CEO and founder of Silicon Valley Latino, and we are an emerging media company. And for those of you that want some media attention, some press, some exposure, we can certainly provide that. We focus specifically on featuring the best aspects of the Latino community. We've been doing this for about 1.5 years. We do it through an online magazine. We have a print publication. We also have a new Latino leadership program series where we feature our up-and-coming stars, as well as seasoned, established veterans that have been doing great work in our community. And we've just recently been offered a half-an-hour TV program on a local public access channel. So if you're interested in getting some exposure for the great work that you're doing and leading, definitely come and see me, and we'll see what we can do to get you in the spotlight. All right.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jarvis Sosa. I'm the executive director of the Level Playing Field Institute, and our mission is to eliminate barriers for students of color in STEM and foster their untapped talent. And we do that through 3 ways. One, through our Summer Math and Science Honors Academy. It's a 5-week residential program at UC Berkeley, Stanford, UCLA, and USC, where students get a chance to live on campus during the summer and get immersed in math and science, computer science, technology-type courses to prepare them for the next level, which is going to college. So in essence, SMASH bridges the gap between the aspiration students have to pursue a degree in STEM and the preparation required for them to be successful. And SMASH is that bridge. So they get immersed. Most of these students are first-generation low-income students who go to schools that are not preparing them at the level required for them to be competitive at a university to actually get a degree in STEM. So that's SMASH. The other way we do this is through our SMASH Prep program, which is a middle school-based program right now focused specifically on African-American males, 6th through 8th grade. And these young men come during the summer, during the academic year on Saturdays, and learn how to build mobile apps, learn about math, critical thinking skills, so they can be prepared for programs like SMASH, but also eventually pursue a degree in STEM. And the third way is through our research and evaluation, which I think makes LPFI, which is a nonprofit, unique, that we not only do research, not only do programming, but we also do research and evaluation, looking at inequities in access for students of color in STEM, in higher ed, K-12, and the workplace. So that's LPFI, that's what we do. We're located based in Oakland. Actually, Frida Kapoor-Klein, who was one of the judges, is the founder of the Level Playing Field Institute, and Mitch Kapoor, who's a technology icon, is one of our board members and obviously the wife of Frida. So that's LPFI, the Level Playing Field Institute. We're doing Smash tours this summer, so if you're interested in seeing what we do, we are starting Smash Summer, Smash Academy Stanford next week. Our students moving in, and Smash Berkeley actually started yesterday. So it's really exciting to see that we have students that are now at Stanford, MIT, Berkeley, Middlebury, UPenn, Cornell, that are graduated from our program and are now in school and majoring in STEM. So thank you, LPFI.
Hi, first I'm Iris, I'm from Code 2040, but first I want to mention that at least half of us partner together. So I think that's really important to note, that all the people who have come up here talk to each other, collaborate, and help each other in places where we may not have strengths, they have strengths. So just want to point that out. So what Code 2040 does, maybe you're confused by the name, but in 2040, minorities will become the majority of the United States. So 42% of those people, and 42% of that will be Black and Latino communities. So with that said, technology is growing the fastest as an industry. So right now, 6% of people in Silicon Valley are Black or Latino. It's pretty dismal, right? If we're going to be half of the country in 30 years, we need to fix that. So that's where our name comes from, and speaks to our mission of helping Black and Latinos kind of start a career in the innovation space. So our flagship program is the fellowship program, which is in its second summer. Last year we had 5 fellows. This year we have 18, and they're in internships across Silicon Valley and San Francisco, working at startups like Jawbone, Facebook, which isn't technically a startup anymore, but they think it is. No offense to Facebook people. So places like that who really want to drive the diversity space in technology. So really grateful to our partners, and that's our flagship program. We have other programs that we're developing that will help kind of fix this issue of getting Blacks and Latinos into technology. So. So our Twitter is @Code2040. My email address is iris@code2040.org. If you want to connect with me, I run the Facebook and the Twitter and all that, and I'll retweet you. I'd love to talk to you, Alex. So if you have any questions about what we do or how you can get involved with us, please let us know.
All right, let's give a round of applause to all our partner orgs. Collaborating. All right, so this is what's going to happen now. We have the last workshop of all the tracks right now. So here we're going to have El Execution. Not you're killing anyone. It's you're killing it. You're going to get it done. So we're going to have that here. And then upstairs we'll have El Pivot, which is how to decide when you should change direction, give it up, and change direction. So that'll be upstairs. So we have 2 going on, and then the high school track, obviously you guys know where you're going. So that'll be the next hour. And then don't go anywhere, because at 4 o'clock we're going to have panelists up here from some of the top accelerators. And if you don't know what that is, then you should come anyways to learn what they are. Up here, Miss Angela will be back by popular demand for 4 o'clock, and we'll start to end the day together at 4 o'clock. So, because what's happening at 4 o'clock is also the announcement of the pitch competition winners. So you want to be here for that. And then we'll do the accelerator, and then we will have the closing keynote by Mitch Kapoor, which you keep hearing his name, great guy. And then the high school students are going to show us what they're made of and give us their presentations. And that is how we're going to end the day. All right, so execution here, pivot upstairs, break.